Hi writers, Mrs. Damazi here and really excited about our next lesson in our fairy tale writing. Remember, I am using the Lucy Calkins Once Upon a Time curriculum. That's what I'm using as I am teaching this unit about adapting fairy tales. Let's get started. Okay, yesterday you wrote Fast and Furiously, your second scene, and now it's already time to start Fast and Furiously writing and drafting the third scene. But the third scene is a little bit different because if you remember, that's when it ends. So before I started thinking today, I wanted to kind of think about the ending of the real Cinderella story. So in the real Cinderella story, she's very lonely. She wants to find somebody. She finds the prince, which fixes her lonely problem. And the other problem is that she lives with her evil stepsisters and stepmother. And so at the end, because she marries the prince, she's able to go and live at the castle. So both of her problems are fixed. Bang! Both problems fixed. That's what you have to do. You have to have your actions and your dialogues and your images fix all of the problems. You have to help your reader know that your story is over. The problems are solved. You are ready to end the story. It's going to be a little challenging, but I have a plan for you. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a sticky note or a piece of paper and you're going to write down what your problems were and you're going to plan out how you're going to fix those problems. So my first problem was that she wants to help the city, right? Cinderella really wants to help pick up trash. She loves the earth. She wants to help out. So I thought it would be really cool if she could win the trash party, somehow win something, be the best picker upper of trash or litter. And then the other problem I had was that she was treated very unfairly at home and that she shouldn't have to live there anymore. So I thought that when she wins and she's the best trash picker upper, maybe she's able to live in a new apartment or a new place in the city because now she has this new job as somebody who's a part of the city council or something. So those were my ideas. Now, when I'm drafting, because remember, I'm writing fast and furiously, I might not be able to write these exactly the way that I planned them, but I at least have an idea of where I'm going. So you have to figure out what the problems were in your story and figure out how you're going to fix those problems because you have to fix them at the end of your story. Okay, let's remind ourselves of all the things that you need to do when you're writing and adapting a fairy tale. So remember, we've practiced how fairy tales go, we've researched mentor texts, we've decided on a change to improve the story, we made the changes, we planned out our story in 3 scenes, and we've been working on acting out and storytelling each scene, and then today, you are going to storytell your last scene and figure out an ending that solves problems. Watch what I wrote when I was writing Fast and Furiously and ending my story. When Cinderella made it to the trash party, the mayor was speaking. "Have fun and pick up litter. Let's show this city we care." Cinderella didn't miss a beat. She was picking up so much trash that everyone around her was in awe. "Wow, who is that? She really cares about her city and keeping it clean. She's probably the best worker out there," another helper noticed. Cinderella was working so diligently and quickly that she lost her purple glove in the street. Oh well, she thought. A few hours later, when the trash party was coming to an end, the mayor stood on the stage one more time to thank everyone. "What a wonderful turnout we had at today's trash party. I want to thank each one of you." Cinderella was feeling really happy as she walked to her bike to ride home. She did not want to be late for making dinner. All of a sudden, she felt everyone's eyes on her. She turned back around to see Mayor Sweetwater holding up her lost glove. "Again, if this is your glove, you were such an excellent helper today that you are being offered a job on the city council and a residence in one of our new apartments." Cinderella rubbed her eyes and she began walking slowly to the stage. She kept pinching herself. When she finally made it back to the stage, she smiled and took a deep breath. She knew that for the rest of her life, she would live happily ever after. Friends, do you notice how I fixed my 2 problems? She now gets to help save her city and keep the planet green by being on city council and sharing all of her amazing ideas. And she doesn't have to live with her stepsisters or stepmother anymore because being on the city council means she gets to live in a new apartment. So I fixed both of my problems. Notice that when I drafted my third scene, it took a little bit longer because I have to end my story. So if it takes you a little bit longer and you have to write a little bit longer, that's okay. Here's your to-do list today. When great writers think of a great ending, they think of a way to end with a bang. They remember what their big problems were and make sure they resolve these problems. Plan your third scene thinking about how to solve your big problems. If you write that on a sticky note or scrap piece of paper, it will help you a lot. Act out or imagine those parts to bring your story to life. And write your ideas fast and furiously. This is your last day of drafting. Okay, writers, I know that you're super excited to go finish your adapted fairy tale, and I'm super excited for you. Have so much fun, solve and resolve all of those problems in your fairy tale, and have fun writing fast and furiously. See you next time.